is up, my YouTube modeling friends? The layout. Been working on the layout. Let me show you what I've been doing and talk about what I plan on doing, little ideas. Let me take you over there. So, I got the track all glued down. Not the turnouts or my crossovers. But I did on my crossovers put a little silicone. I used the Alex Plus to glue this stuff down. Um, and I didn't put a lot of it, so it'll be easy to pop up if I need to. But I did put a little bit in the center of my crossover, just a dab, just to keep it down because they're kind of like there's wires that go from the bottom of the crossover down through the layout, and they need to get wired up to my Tam frog juicers. Um, so that's what I did. I ruined one of my turnouts here. I broke the wire on the bottom. I soldered it back on, but for 18 bucks, I'm just going to go get another one. I don't want to run into problems with it. There's some areas like this pin represents. I glued to like here and left. This is a switch here, and I'm getting a little kink here, so I'm going to put a little bit more glue here to keep this area in line the way I want to keep it in line. Let's go to the back side of the layout. Back side of the layout. Okay, this will be up against the wall on my desk part. You cook it a little bit. So what I did was I took some painter's tape, and on my bench I made a. Let me show you over here. Hold on. I made little marks that indicate a 50-foot building and a 100-foot building. That way I could take my tape and cut it to the lengths that I need. And that pretty much is going to represent the most of the size of the buildings on my layout. You can do that with cardboard. I use painter's tape. So you'll see here that this is going to be my bakery. I have a 100-foot building and then another 100-foot building, the two flour silos, and then, over there will be my parking for like bakery trucks and employees, things like that. So there'll be a road here. So I got about 50 feet between the building and the track, and these buildings are going to be about an inch deep, maybe less. Depends. I'm kind of a visual person, so I'm going to try to pick up a truck and a car in scale just to kind of see how big it is and what it looks like. And do I have space to have a parking lot and a road? That's the type of person I am. But I did, by doing this with this tape, I did realize that I have more space on my layout than I thought, scale feet and real feet are kind of like, I can't get a visual of how big a 100-foot building is in scale without making it in some fashion, whether it's some cardboard or some blue tape. But where I thought I was only going to get one building on this backside, I'm going to get another one over here. And in here will be parking for both buildings of some sort, a road over here, and then a backdrop here, and I'll suggest a road going this way. The road over here will lead off my layout in that direction, so it'll be convincing that something's going on here other than just buildings plopped down somewhere. And what I did realize is I'll probably be able to put two buildings over here, and this will be like a team track that they share. And I'll be able to put some smaller support businesses in here, like a diner, things like that, that would be supported by all the industry on the layout. One thing I don't want is clutter on my layout. I don't just want like a ton of houses and businesses and like there's too much going on. To me, that's not realistic. To me, it's just not what I see in real life. And I guess I am prototypical and freelance because I can't relate to flying saucers and things like that. I'm more of a prototypical person. Not that I'm going to be prototypical, but more realistic looking than Oz, if that makes sense. But so that'll be the front of the layout over here, and I'm on the back side, back where the bakeries are. Sorry, back here is the back side again. Me. So that's what I've been up to, just so you know that, hey, I'm still working on the layout. But I've been busy doing other stuff, but now I kind of have a clear idea of what I'm doing now as far as wiring. Caught a really great video that talked about wiring the frog juicers. Right, this is a Tam Valley frog juicer. There's a lot going on with this little thing, man. It's pretty cool. To me, it's well worth the money. It'll do more than 6, okay? Because you can combine turnouts into this, which the guy I talked to at the store didn't. I guess he just didn't know that you could do it. I don't know, but I was under the impression one turnout, one spot, but you can combine them, and which is cool. This was $70, $71. Yeah, it's a lot of money, but to me, this takes all of the guessing out. No switches. You don't need no double pull, double throw switches. And what switch you need to throw to go which way. I want this to be simple, and this is simple, man. To me, it was like $72 well invested in the joy that I'll get running trains and not being frustrated by them. And the fact that, hey, I forgot to turn the switch or blah blah. Hold on. Forget it. So now I have a clear vision of how that little juicer gets wired to my layout, and now I can start more wiring once I get that turnout and that I'm short, and I still need to get another juicer for my crossovers. So yeah, it's fun. I can't wait. But laying out the buildings was is I guess a fun part of figuring out everything that you're going to do in your layout. So that's it for now. I'm going to do a separate video about when I do those juicers, just because, like I said, there's only one video out there that explains it, so it can't help to have another one. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for supporting my channel. Thanks for giving me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It doesn't matter. Give me something. Be well, be blessed. Until the next time. See ya.